Alright, here we go. Testing the Osmo, DJI Osmo Nano. We're on FSD, Hardware 3. If you don't know, now you know. But yeah. So I got a brand new camera. It has some overheating issues. And right now I have it down to 4K, 30 frames per second, 8-bit color. So we're gonna check this out. My usual videos, I'm using my DJI Osmo Action 4, and I have that on 4K 60, and I think that's 10-bit color. So we're just trying this out. I posted a video earlier today because on YouTube they're showing that the Nano is overheating, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, it's nice and cool in here though. I got the AC on at 65 degrees, so hopefully we can get a good length video out of this and not overheat. So that's my main purpose of this. I have the screen, the Vision Dock connected onto the camera. So other people on YouTube have said that the Vision Dock will charge the camera while the camera is on, so it's generating heat, and they're both connected, so that might be another factor of it heating. So a lot of tests were just the Nano camera module alone away from the dock, but I would like to see if I can get a long video, you know, maybe 40 plus minutes, because I think my longest FSD video was 40 minutes, probably something like that, 48, almost an hour. I think it was the drive to Ontario, I think. And then I uploaded a time-lapse version of it, so like a 5x speed. But yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. My car's dirty. I really need to take it through the car wash. And we're on the way to go pick up Heather, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. But so far I'm liking the camera. I like the small form factor of it. On my other videos, especially the POV, I've used I have a hat mount. That's an Insta360 Go 3, not a 3S, it's a 3, and I'm using free frame, so it actually lets me change the frame of the shot. I like that, but that was recording in 1440p at 30 frames per second, so 4K 30 I don't think would be too horrible. And whatever you guys think, you know, let me know. Put it down in the comments on what your opinions are. But this is 8-bit color, so it's not 10-bit color. I'm trying to make it so like it doesn't overheat. So hopefully, there's a lot of traffic on the side over here. There's always a lot of traffic over here, but everybody's getting off of work. This is like the business area over here, so there's a lot of people just leaving, and then it's 2 lanes right there. But yeah, I am really loving FSD. I hardly drive anywhere. The car just drives me, you know. I definitely make use of it. Less needing to use my hand controls. You know, it gives my arm or my hand a break. So, and yeah, I know you don't see my wheelchair. That's usually right here. It's because I had my son put it in the back for me. But this isn't a very long drive. We're almost there, so I will continue the video later. Now that we got Heather, we're on the way to go get food. I had to cut the video, but we are 33 minutes in. I did get a warning saying that charging will resume, but it didn't stop recording, so we are at 33 minutes. No overheating yet. Again, I'm on 4K 30 with horizon balance and 8-bit color. That's what it's called. But we're gonna go get BOGO burritos at El Pollo Loco because it's special on Uber Eats
for pickup.
Yeah, for pickup. So, and that's just, I'm pretty sure that's just local, you know, like wherever. Yeah, we're headed there right now.
That's pretty cool that Uber Eats does those kind of promotions. You know, hey, in your local area for you to go pick up.
Yep.
I don't think DoorDash does that.
They might have some BOGOs. I don't know.
I feel like they have, like, their restaurants will have promotions in BOGOs, but I don't think it's regardless of. Is that inside or outside?
Yeah. There was a lot of traffic on the way back, or on the way to you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it not a 5-minute drive?
No. Coming this way.
Oh.
To you, it was a straight shot.
Nice.
But it was backing up right here. Oh, is that? Oh, not the Porsche. I thought that was the new DeLorean. I don't even know if the new DeLorean's out.
It's inside.
So.
How many years have they been saying that the new DeLorean is going to be coming out?
I think a couple years. 2 years since the Fast 10 movie.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Remember when? What's her name?
Yes.
Charlize Theron.
Theron.
Yeah.
Her character.
When she shows up to Dom's house and she's like all bloodied.
Yep.
She was driving the DeLorean. You know.
Yes.
So, and I was like, oh my gosh, that means it's gonna come out soon. But I don't
Lies.
know. Yeah. I don't know. Let's ask Rock. When is the new DeLorean coming out?
The DeLorean Alpha 5 is set to hit production in the second half of 2025, but some sources say deliveries might stretch into 2026. Fingers crossed it's not another time machine delay.
Time machine delay. Anyways,
one.
what was it called again? The DeLorean Alpha?
No, it's actually called the DeLorean Alpha 5.
Alpha 5. Watch out. I'm sorry.
No harm done. Alpha 5's got a nice ring to it, like it's ready to Back to the Future us all over again.
I'm curious to see if someone's gonna do a Back to the Future mod to it. But what's the price on that vehicle?
From what I've seen online, the DeLorean Alpha 5's price hasn't been locked in yet. Estimates float around $125,000. Though some spots say it could hit $175,000. Hope no one's modding it before it even out. That'd be wild.
I'm sure maybe someone's thinking about it, but so who's actually making the vehicle?
DeLorean Motor Company out of Texas. They're the ones reviving the brand with this electric beast. Designed by Italian flair without leaving American soil. Kind of cool how they kept the gull wings alive, right?
Yeah, because I was under the impression, I mean, you know, like I haven't kept up with it, but I thought the DeLorean Motor Company was no more.
Yeah, that makes sense. People still think of the 80s collapse. But nah, it's been rebooted by DeLorean Motors Reimagined out in San Antonio. They had a rough patch, even moved their HQ last year. But executives are saying they're stable. For now. Just don't bet your hoverboard on it.
And where are they going to be sold? I don't know. There's no DeLorean dealerships.
Yeah, dealerships are kinda a relic from the old days. Right now, the Alpha 5 won't have them either. They'll go straight through DeLorean Motor Company's site for orders, maybe pop-up events later. Closest thing, service spots like those in Huntington Beach or Humble, run by Classic DMC. But that's for fixes, not sales. Imagine if they just delivered them to your door. Flex capacitor included?
I love your humor.
Thanks. Makes this whole AI gig way less rusty. Though if I start telling dad jokes, feel free to throw me out the window.
Sounds good. Anyways, all right, well, thank you for that tidbit of information.
Anytime. If you want to geek out more on flying cars or whatever, just holler.
All right, well, there you have it. DeLorean is coming in 2026. All right, we got a yellow light here. All right. I didn't have to intervene. El Pollo Loco's right here. It's a quick right turn, lucky nobody's next to me or behind me. But yeah, whoa, all right. That was a little
I think
bit
she
of a
was
change.
taking the turn too hard.
Yeah, but we're here. I'm gonna park over here. So that's our FSD trip. But we're still recording, guys. It's 39 minutes. Of course, we are in a controlled environment. I have the AC on at like 67. It was 65, but it was getting cold. But I'm gonna touch the camera, so we're gonna see it move a little bit. It is warm. Okay, so 4K 30, we are still going. I'm gonna check the battery. Battery is at 78% on the camera. I did have the Vision Dock on it, so the Vision Dock is at 62%. So what is that?
38.
38? So it was charging, and I guess it got too warm while it was charging, but it didn't stop the recording, which was really interesting. We're gonna be at 42 minutes, which is really awesome. So I'm gonna show you guys 42 minutes. We're in my Tesla. It's cold in here, 67 degrees, but yeah, 4K 30. I had the Vision Dock connected to it, and then at 62% for the Vision Dock said, hey, charging will resume after the camera cools down. So I took it off thinking that it would be stopped, but it didn't. I don't know if you guys can see it. 71 minutes, coming to 72 minutes. 4K 30, horizon balance, 8-bit color. Be it that we are in a air-conditioned vehicle, this is my use case. So everyone else's use case is gonna be different, right? If you're gonna be outside, and it's hot, or you're mountain biking or hiking or whatever. But this is my use case. So we're at 72 minutes, and this kind of makes me happy that it's working out so far. But because this is what I use it for. I use it for in-car video. I got the DJI Mic Mini 2s coming, and then hopefully that won't increase like the heat, hopefully. But I like it. Yeah, so far. And we're at, oh my gosh, 10% battery. So 10% battery, 72 minutes. I also had this plugged into the camera for a little bit, for about 30%. So there's that as well. But it probably would have been more like 60 minutes or maybe less if it was just the camera alone. But I tried to have the Vision Dock and the camera together for as long as possible. So, but other than that, I think I don't want to push it any further. We're at 9% right there, 73 minutes. So I'm just gonna call it. So yeah.